Good morning. This is Liza again. Yes, I am wearing the same dress. I washed it and I love it, so I'm gonna wear it. It's Thursday and I'm headed to my pre-op appointment with Dr. C, and I wanted to show little things while I'm waiting for my mother to get in the car. This is the book that I got from the hospital when I would, well, Dr. C's office, while I was on my journey all the way from the beginning. And I want to go through it real fast. This was my notebook to where I did my YouTube videos, took notes from those. The doctor's name was, one is Dr. V. Nooner, Nooner. And then there's another doctor. Oh Lord, I can't spell this. Dr. Alvarez. Alvarez, I don't even know. But anyway, I went through, and while I was deciding if gastric sleeve was really what I wanted to go through, and they went through 3 questions you must answer before having weight loss surgery, loose skin, 6 common pitfalls after VSG, what to eat post-op, and 5 myths about VSG. Then I have gone through and I wrote pretty much all the basic information up here. And then I started a list for my hospital bag, and I asked people online what they suggested that I should bring. And the most common thing was a heating pad. So if you are planning on going through VSG, make sure you bring a heating pad. I wrote down what exercise I was doing. Pre-op consults. You have to do certain things. You have to do all these things to be able to qualify for VSG. And so you have to diet and exercise program for 3 months, stop smoking, decide on birth control methods, labs, chest x-ray and EKG, psych consult, nutrition. You have to see the psych 2 times. You have to see the nutritionist 4 times. An endoscopy, cardiac consult. You have to bring a support person, a list of your medication. And this stuff is where you go for what you bring for your pre-op. And I'm going to ask my doctor today if I can tape our appointment. And here comes my mom, and I'll catch you later. Bye! Okay, Mom ran in to get some coffee. What was I saying? Okay, the things that were in my folder are explaining the ECU bariatric program. Then you have introducing the surgeon. Then it tells you what the procedure is and what difference it is between bypass. And you can get the bypass and have it redone to the sleeve, but you cannot have the sleeve done to the bypass, which makes sense. The one thing that doesn't make sense to me is your stomach looks sort of like this, and down here is the hormone for hunger. And so for a sleeve, all they do is cut a banana shape right here. So all this is cut out. And then for the bypass, oh, they keep this part in your stomach, in your abdomen. For the bypass, what they do is they cut at the bottom of your esophagus and the top of your intestine. And what they do is just take a little bit of your stomach, just a little bit, like this, and attach it to your esophagus, and then bring up your intestines and attach that to it. And then they take out the rest of your stomach. I don't understand why they don't take the rest of the stomach during the sleeve. I'm not sure. But anyway, it tells you about complications you can have, dumping syndrome, when that means when you've eaten too much, too fast, or something does not agree with your stomach, and you'll throw up, or you'll have number 2 really bad, or you can have both. Let's see, it goes through the requirements that you need to do before you get the surgery. And then you can do everything in this book, and then your insurance can deny you. So it's like a Russian roulette, I guess, because you never know. They could accept you, they could not. But usually when they accept you to do this and pay for this, they'll accept that. Let's see. It tells you about the follow-up appointments after 2 weeks, 1 month, 6 month, year, and then a year for the rest of your life. And then no, can't wear jewelry, can't wear perfume, can't wear makeup during surgery. We knew that already. The medicines you can't take: Advil, Motrin, Aleve, and BC powder, Goodies powder, Celebrex, naproxen, and aspirin you cannot take. Let's see, tells you about a exercise program, what the projected weight loss, and then pregnancy afterwards. Let's see what you need to do to get started, all the evaluations you need to do, and then after all those evaluations are done, your decision date appointment. I had that last month, and this today is to go through all the rules about the surgery, all that stuff. Get me ready. Let's see, it tells you about information from insurance, preparing for surgery, disability papers, hospital care after surgery, care conditions for discharge, understanding your body's change. You're going to be very tired. Hold on, I need some water. You're going to be very fatigued. You may have nausea or vomiting, decreased appetite, diarrhea, constipation, hair loss, gas production, bad breath. And then it says you have to have an active lifestyle. I got an adult tricycle, and then we have a pool now, so that's what I've been doing. And plus I have a vibration board, because a year ago I was in a wheelchair because I have Hashimoto's, and I fall randomly for any reason. So I got a vibration board, and it suggests that you start that sitting down. And I did that and worked all the way up to 100, and then I can stand like 2 minutes. But I've stopped using my cane. I can shuffle around pretty good now. Now I've been in the pool So that's been working a lot. So